welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. It is time for the final August budget. Now, this budget is going to be a little different because this has the sale of my old car in it, and as you guys know, I decided to not put my entire month towards the car, anything that was left. I instead decided to invest a little bit of money in clothes to look more professional. I decided to put some money towards a house fund because I need to make some improvements to my house and stuff like that. So that is kind of what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and show you how that's going. I can tell you that some big things that were happening is, if you didn't watch my last video, I am currently in quarantine. One of my coworkers that I work closely with tested positive for the virus, and therefore I was put in a 14-day quarantine. I am working from home, but I'm not allowed to leave my house. I'm almost done. I only have 4 more days of quarantine, and then I can go back to work. And at one point I did feel ill, and so I went and got tested, and I was negative, but it definitely affected my finances, I think, in a positive way, because I wasn't spending money on gas and I couldn't leave my house. The only reason that it affected me negatively was eating out, because although I did have stuff at my house to eat, I did plan on making a grocery store run at the end of August, and I was able to do that. So I did eat out a couple times more, so you'll see that I did go over in my restaurant budget. But that is the reason for these budgets, and that is the reason that I can make adjustments to my budget, because you don't always know what's going to happen. And that is also the reason that I am slowly going to be building up a food storage system. So if something like this happens again, I don't have to run out and constantly be eating out, because I will have food available to me. I am going to be honest, sometimes I eat out just because I want something different, but that's kind of what's going on there. So let's go ahead and get into the budget. Okay, so first we will look at income. So my income for week 1 was pre-starting my 401k. Weeks 3 and 4 were after starting my 401k. And week 2 is different because I got $2,000 for selling my old Jeep. So that is why the income is so high this month. My total income was $4,438.20. Again, the only reason my income was this high is because I had $2,000 from selling my Jeep in week 2. So for giving, I did buy a birthday gift for a friend, meaning that I have $511 remaining in my gifts. In church, I have $99. Grandparents' Netflix came out as planned. We have a lot of expenses, obviously not the past couple of weeks, but we have expenses for my grandparents where I have bought something and they have paid me back, as you guys can see in here, and because they round up, I now have $4.02 extra. So for housing / utilities, my rent is $340.15. I have 2 separate rents. If you're curious about this, I have a video explaining my housing situation that you guys can go back and watch. It explains the deal on me owning my house but not owning my house, and why I have 2 rents. Water ended up being $28.93. Natural gas, electric, and internet all went out as planned. Household maintenance, I had $350 going in there, and I did spend a few things on the house, and that leaves me with $317.23. Also, I was supposed to order this in August, and I never got around to it because I ended up being okay on the amount of conditioner that I had, so that will be ordered in September, but I decided to just go ahead and put it off. Lawn care, originally I budgeted $40, but I ended up only spending $10. Pet care, I got my dog's food. Her food normally lasts around 3 months before I need to buy more, 2 to 3 months, and I have it on an auto ship, so that is for 1 large bag of dog food, and she has $73.96 left in her budget. Transportation, I budget $200 for gas, not only because gas has been lower in price, and also because my car gets better gas mileage now, but also I haven't been driving for almost 2 full weeks. So because of that, I only spent $86.50 on my gas, and I have a full gas tank, so that's pretty fantastic. Maintenance, I only did a car wash, which leaves me with $539 in the month of September. I will definitely get a car wash and deep clean. I will probably also have the expense of an oil change. I'm not really sure where this car sits on an oil change. I am still learning how the car works. It looks okay right now, and according to the system it's okay, but I don't know what oil is in there currently, so I don't know how long it's supposed to last. Food, so I budgeted $50 for groceries, and I actually did spend money. I bought a huge tub of cookie dough, and then I went to Dillon's and I bought some stuff there, and then Apple Market and I bought some stuff there. These items were not as cheap as I would have gotten them in Aldi's. They were definitely, a couple of them were impulsive buys, and a few others were just because I was not in the town that I lived in, and so I needed to go to a different grocery store to get what I needed. So that leaves me with $20.86. Restaurants, I budgeted $75, and you guys, I spent over $75 for sure. Things to really note in this, not an excuse, I went over. As I explained in the beginning, there was a couple of times that I ordered when I was in quarantine just because I didn't want to eat anything that was in my house, and I hadn't gone to the grocery store and couldn't go to the grocery store. So that explains this one and this one. Then another one is that I spent $40, which is a pretty large amount, because I got my grandparents and myself a meal and took it over to them. They are constantly bringing me food and everything else and providing me with meals, so I wanted to do the same for them. And to me, going over my budget every once in a while, when I am able and when I accept it, again, I am not in a really tight position right now. So being able to do that every once in a while is not a big deal. If I was constantly going over, I would have some concerns, but I'm not. Lifestyle, my phone bill was $37.47. Medical, I put $500 in there, and I went to the chiropractor once for $33.75. And this month I will be going to the chiropractor again in September. So you guys will see this pretty regularly from now on, just because my back really has some problems. I know that I'm younger and a lot of people are like, I can't believe that you're going to the chiropractor so much. But I really recommend, with as much as we sit at computers, especially at work, that your neck and your back get adjusted often. I've noticed a huge difference. Clothing, as I said, I'm going to be investing in clothing for myself. I want to look more professional, and in the office that I work in, they dress more professionally than in my old office. So I just want to feel better about myself being more professional, and this is the result of that, is that I'm going to be investing in clothing pieces. So ThredUp is where I got several pieces. I actually got 9 pieces, and I think I got 3 pieces at JCPenney this month, leaving me with $175.05 left. Hair and beauty, nothing went out. Spotify, Hulu, Netflix, Acorns all went out as planned. Insurance, nothing. Business, nothing. Savings, nothing. I still am sitting with my $1,000 emergency fund and $3,000 in my secondary emergency fund. Then we can go to debt. So I didn't spend anything in gift cards, by the way. So then we can go to debt. So I paid my dad the $2,000 for my Jeep sale. I went ahead and gave it to him, and then also $200 this month for the Jeep. I really wanted to invest in the housing and my clothing this month, since I had that large $2,000 payment going towards my car. So I just did what I call a standard car payment, or on the lower end of a car payment, and put $200 of my earned income this month, not from the sale of my Jeep, and put everything else that I would have been giving him to the clothing in the house. So $200, which leaves us at $9,608.88. I definitely want to be around $8,000, $8,500 next month. That is my goal. My goal at this point is to pay off $1,000 every single month. And I'm hoping I can stick with that. But we started at over $16,000. So to be at this level already, 2 to 3 months after I got my car is a huge deal for me. And I am so proud of myself, but I'm so excited to see how fast I can pay off this debt with the larger income and just progress quicker than I was on my student loans. So there you guys go. That is the final August budget. As you can see, we did a lot of work, and September is going to be great as well. Now I do have a few things that might be changing my September budget, so keep an eye out. I'm not going to tell you what those things are, because to be honest, it's really up in the air if those things are even going to be happening. If I'm even There's several steps leading up to that, and at any point I may just decide that it's not for me. So we will see where we end up. I am going to go ahead and edit this video and eat my breakfast because my grandparents surprised me and brought me a sausage roll and left it on my porch for me this morning. So I'm very excited and lucky that they were able to do that for me. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Next week, it is a video that I honestly don't remember. Let me go look. Get my planner here. Next week, you guys will be having a clothing haul video, which is what I'm going to be recording after this video. And we're going to go through the clothing haul, the clothes that I bought, and kind of my closet and how I'm editing my closet to become more professional and everything like that. This is actually one of the new shirts. I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is one of the new shirts that I bought. I'm currently wearing it with jean shorts, but you could wear it really with so much, and that's why I liked the shirt. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe and share this video with others that may need help with their budgets. I have over a year's worth of videos where I make 2 to 3 videos a month of budgets. So from everything from setting up my budget to what my budget looked like in the final, and everything in between with the expenses that I have spent, as well as videos about saving money on groceries, food ideas for groceries, how I prep to save money on groceries, meal planning, organization, and just little tips that I have come up with that have saved me money in my budget and allowed me to pay off $35,000 in debt. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.